This PowerPoint is being presented by Brent Burcham, Ashley Chance, Kathy Gavin, and Chelsea Farrar. And this is our proposal to expand the number of CS professors at KSU. There has been a constant problem since me and my classmates have begun taking our CS major courses. That problem is the fact that there are not enough CS classes offered during the semester, and that's if the class or classes are available at all. When the classes that are needed are open to take, the class times are not always reasonable, and many times there are only one or two available. Many students may have children or jobs, or like in my case, be a student athlete and may not be able to work their schedule around these times. We blame this on the amount of CS professors we have here at KSU. This problem also prevents students from dropping a course if they do not like that certain professor. And if they do have to drop it and there are more available courses, then this could result in the student falling behind and completing their degree. We conducted a survey for 100 CS students to complete, and I will let Kathy give you the details.
In order to justify this proposal, we surveyed 100 CS students and asked them whether they felt there was a need for additional CS professors. The response was overwhelming. 94% responded yes, there was a need for additional professors. In addition to that, we asked them what professors, what they should teach, and the response to that was OS, programmers, database, physics, AL, and special topics, which were some types of the professors that they felt were needed. In addition to this survey, we felt that there was a problem for students who are CS majors and have a very difficult time getting in the classes that they need in order to graduate in a timely manner. The group that is going to do the research for this project has quite a few years of work experience. We have 10 years amongst the CS students who are majoring in computer science, as well as one student who has 20 years experience with IBM. We feel that we are qualified because we've had hands-on with the problems that we feel are pertinent to this proposal. The people that we're going to interview and obtain data from are the scheduler for the computer science department, as well as the department chair. And with this data, we feel confident that we'll be able to determine whether or not the current classes that are scheduled from spring of 2012 to summer of 2014 are going to be sufficient, or if additional classes are needed in order to handle the volume of students who are currently assigned. Let me start that over. We feel that the current number of students are more than the amount of classes that are available, so we feel that additional classes are needed in order to help them obtain their scholastic achievements in a timely manner. The research issues to resolve this problem. So we've identified the problem, we've talked about the people that we're going to speak with, and the research issues that we're going to do are these. We're going to research the justification for hiring additional computer science professors at KSU. Our group of 4 students will comprise the research team, which will identify the current problem in the CS department and collect data that is apropos to the situation. Upon careful analysis and interpretation of findings, we will prepare a report for Donald Amoroso, Department Chair of Computer Science. The research and action that we will do is to gather data and evaluate CS courses that the CS department scheduler has on file for for the proposed classes. We also feel that it's necessary to research the cost of hiring new CS professors, as well as determine classroom availability and the possibility of alternative methods of delivering the class information, which would possibly comprise of a hybrid classes for the CS department.
We all have a strong background in computers. Chelsea, Brent, and myself all happen to be current computer science majors here at Kennesaw State University. Kathy also has a strong knowledge when it comes to computers. As a field engineer and financial analyst for 20 years at IBM, she has earned many awards and recognition. As students, we all know firsthand how the limited number of professors and classes have impacted our college education. Because of our experience and background in computers, we feel we are well qualified for the job. As your researchers, we are dedicated to provide the best solution to this particular problem.
Okay, for the budget, the total budget will depend on how many professors are hired, which we will figure out when we actually do the research. In terms of how much we would get paid, $1,000 per person is a reasonable amount. We will be doing research and having to put everything together, and for the hours that it will take, that seems like a fair cost. CS professors in the state of Georgia range from $75,000 to $133,000 a year, depending, with $98,000 being the mean. With the CS professors we have here right now, $98,000 to the $133,000 mark would be our best choices, so it'll compete with the current professors. If we look at 6 professors for $98,000 a year, we're looking at $588,000 for 6 professors, and that's just a random number. Now looking at the schedule, November 18th is when our formal report will be completed. This will have all the basic information that you'll need to know on what we're going to be doing and whether or not you want to hire us for the proposal. November 19th, we should have all the research completed, organized, and we'll start filtering the information. November 23rd, we will have started the rough draft, and we will continue that until November 29th. On November 29th, we'll start a progress report. The progress report will let us know how we're doing to get ready for December 4th when we publish our final draft, and it'll also let you know where we stand in the whole matter. December 4th, we will start publishing the final draft and finalizing all changes. And on December 5th is our due date, where we have the complete report finished and in your hand, ready to be presented, and you can see how we did on our proposal.
As a result of the research we will determine if adding additional professors to the computer science department will improve CS majors' abilities to complete the required curriculum in a more timely manner than is currently possible. We will also indicate whether or not more classes will be available, which will give the CS students more class times to choose from. Finally, if additional professors are added, students will have a wider range of professors to choose from, resulting in a richer academic experience.
While Kennesaw State University are currently undergoing many changes, the one problem that still remains is the issue of limited number of professors in the computer science department. This particular problem is one that will not cease if further action is not taken. Why do it need to be solved? Simple: to have a more competitive science department, and for students to obtain their computer science degrees in a timely manner. How can we solve it? By doing the research we have outlined, we feel confident that we can address this problem and come up with a feasible solution to this problem. Thank you.